Why I emphasize a therapist is because I do believe it needs to be somebody who's a professional, but mostly I believe it needs to be an unbiased third party. Listen, there's a lot of value in war stories and talking in a briefing room and making light of things and bonding with your coworkers. Like, that is therapeutic and it is incredibly important. But to truly process things in a healthy way, you need a professional. I like to use the analogy a lot about a box, right? Everybody has this box, and you can think about it in your brain or in your body, but everybody's born with an empty box. As you grow, you're putting stuff in that box, experiences, thoughts, morals, ideology. You're just shoving stuff in this box. And this box is supposed to be organized. Things have a place where they're supposed to go in this box. And then you decide you're going to get into law enforcement. And you get into law enforcement and you come into this job and you already have stuff in your box. Some parts are a little messy, some parts are a little organized. But all the stuff that you're going to start to get on this job, you also have to put into that box. And what you're going to find is you keep filling it up, and before you know it, you're too tired to organize it, or you don't know where stuff goes. And so you're just throwing it haphazardly in there. And you keep telling yourself, I'll get to it later, I'll fix this later. Before you know it, your box is starting to break. So then you start slapping duct tape on there. And that's drinking. That's your relationships start to suffer. That's that feeling of isolation, that's depression, that's anxiety. And you're taping it up and you've got all these ways that you're trying to fix it, but it's not really fixing it. And then you're going to put that last thing in the box, and you never know when that's going to happen. That last thing that you put in is going to cause that box to explode all over the place. What a professional can help you do from day one is to take every little thing, everything that you're going to put in your box, and help you place it in the correct spot. Help you keep that box organized so that you can put more in there. Right. So that you can keep filling that box and you're never stressing out one area of it, and it keeps you from using the drinking and the maladaptive coping skills and the things that we fall into in order to, ignore it, right? We think it's fixing it, but it's really not. It's making it worse. Everybody knows it's easier to keep a space clean once it's clean and to know where things go than it is to walk into something and have to pull everything out, sort it, reorganize it, figure out what stays, figure out what goes, and then put it all back together. Find somebody you're comfortable with, develop a relationship, because it takes trust. You have to find somebody, your first therapist might not be somebody you vibe with, right? And maybe in the beginning you only see them once a month, but establish a relationship. That way, when that big T happens or that little T builds up, you have somebody that's waiting in the background to help you put those pieces in the correct spots.